Welcome back. It's Attracts, and today we are stepping onto Mars and answering a distress call at Fort Solis. Something went terribly wrong here, and we're about to find out what.
So, you hated it?
I wouldn't say hate. I wish he had done more.
How could he possibly have done more? They were surrounded by zombies.
Regardless, I'm caught up now. So it's time for a new show. I believe it's your pick.
I'm taking my time with this one.
Just like that hull.
It's looking a lot better since I got up here.
Is that before or after you spent a week fixing it?
These weather patterns are getting worse. Most of our jobs now are repairing weather damage.
I really hadn't noticed.
Then again, being stuck with you for cycle rotation is just as exciting.
You could be worse. You could be stuck with some...
Jack? You cut off then. What were you saying?
I believe we lost our train of thought for a moment.
The alarm at Solis is triggered.
Solis? That relic?
Manually initiated? I've never seen a manual one.
To think you wanted to spend your last shift watching me do all the heavy lifting.
Jess, I am on vacation the minute tomorrow's shuttle arrives. I'll contact them and see if it's a false alarm.
Well, how do you expect them to reply without power?
If they respond, then it's a false alarm.
OMG, you're so smart.
You see, this is why I should pick the shows from now on.
Is this about the zombies?
I wouldn't possibly have any idea what you mean.
I knew it!
Fort Solis. This is Jack Leary, senior engineer, responding to your alarm. Please come in. Jack Leary responding to Fort Solis alarm. You have everything okay over there?
Anything?
No. Weird. To trigger the alarm and not respond.
It's a stone's throw from here. Why don't you check it out?
People who use that expression don't normally apply that logic to Mars.
That vacation can't come soon enough.
I'm heading down now. We can take the LTV.
I need to repair this hull before the storm gets worse. I think we have an hour or so before it hits.
I've switched comms frequency, Jess.
No problem. I'll finish up here, and then if you're not back in time, I can take the HTV.
Roger that. Jack out.
How many times do I have to tell you this isn't the military? Okay, it is fine.
Roger that.
Don't get lost.
Now, why would you say that? Because now I'm a little nervous, plus I don't even have a map. I hope I don't get lost. Here we go.
Set course for Fort Solis.
Calculating.
Jack Leary, senior engineer en route to Fort Solis. The Planum Quadrant responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure. Await further information.
Recording submitted.
Okay, I'm heading to Solis. Keep an eye on that storm.
I doubt it'll pass me by unnoticed.
So far I must say the scenery is nice, the car looks cool, but I don't like the fact that we're leaving Jessica behind. I know she has a job to do, but I just feel like she should be with us.
Solis? Jack Leary here. Entering your perimeter. Do you copy? Solis is locked down.
Well, there goes your power theory.
Why would it be in lockdown?
System damage? Dare I suggest more weather damage?
Yeah, maybe, but lockdown seems extreme.
Is there no sign of security?
No, they must be done for the night. Storm's picking up here. How about over there?
Full swing here, so I've hopped in the HTV to keep you company.
Lovely.
It was that or nap the storm out.
I'm flattered.
And I can't nap with that noise, so you're plan B.
Chairman, Listen, I'm gonna head to the atrium. Make contact there.
Okay.
Just a heads up to everybody, you cannot run in this game, but don't worry, I'm gonna edit it the best I can and make it look good for y'all.
Looks like I'm climbing for now.
Climbing?
Well, the lift's out and the storm's on its way.
Roger. Over and out.
Oh, who's a cool kid?
Seriously though, make sure you're wired in. Weather's in full swing here. No idea why I even tried to repair the hull.
Okay, something I noticed, like, off the rip, is that the game does not register the buttons right away, and then it, like, fails you even if you press the right button, so...
Has the storm hit you yet? How are you getting on?
It's been a while since I was out in a storm. It still hurts. Weather resistant suits my ass.
I'll take that as a hard yes then.
This place really is a relic. Ah, you've got to be kidding.
What?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Hang in there, brother. Don't look down. Keep your head up.
Time to quit beer?
More like climbing. Next time, I'm just cutting the door.
You had your tools and chose to climb.
Yes. Been a long day.
Long day or not, that was a low IQ play. I need you to lock in.
I'll head over to the atrium, see if anyone's home.
Nothing on local comms?
No.
Why does the rain over here sound like we getting fried like some chicken? Or popping like popcorn in the microwave? Y'all hear that? I know I'm not bugging.
Lockdown in effect.
Strange. The lock overrides are still on.
It's not strange. It's protocol when a lockdown is triggered.
Oxygen reserves are still active.
Well, the backup generator maintains oxygen levels. Did you think they just powered the light?
Well, not anymore.
Wow, that tree is beautiful. Am I on Mars or in Japan? Sheesh.
Your comms just went local. Please tell me you didn't remove your helmet.
Oh, you know I don't like to wear it all the time.
I can't believe you actually removed it on site.
Oxygen levels are stable. It's not natural to wear it that long. Are we gonna pretend you're wearing yours? Fort Solis 2053. Even this tree makes me feel old.
2053? It's almost as old as me. Hard to think we've been up here that long.
Ooh, we about to have a Mars soda? Never mind, she did say about beer earlier, so it's most likely a beer. No drinking on the job, sir. Get back to work.
It worked.
What did?
The I-5.
No, be careful handling those. They were replaced for a reason.
It's so creepy when everyone's off.
We spend most of our time alone fixing sites in space.
Never alone with a phone.
That's gratitude for you. You could do a lot worse.
Look at that little guy go.
How's the search going?
It's ongoing.
Yeah, sounds it.
Oh, that's new.
See, this is why you shouldn't have been trying to drink that beer. Put your back into it, man.
Still no sign of anyone. Where could they be?
Maybe they're cursed to forever walk the surface of Mars feeding on brains.
Are we back on this?
I just say, his sacrifice was heroic. I'm glad to see chivalry isn't dead.
Yeah, but he did die?
How romantic.
Dead man's hand, that's all I need. Remember that time you hit a 7-ball on Chris? He lost his mind.
I think it was long gone before that.
Yeah. Too many solo jobs out here.
You found a table?
We supposed to be getting data and looking to see if anybody else is alive, and you want to show out. Look at you, just trying to impress everybody.
Still got it.
It must go for a walk when we play.
Oh, in my Boston heyday, I could have given you a game.
Sure.
Hey, what's going on here? Stop all that flirting and get back to work. I'm trying to make my content here.
At least Solar had a more engaging premise.
Dead Solar.
Yeah.
It was just an idiot clearly searching a haunted station. I just heard it.
Huh. Well, for the record, I'm not searching. I'm investigating. I think this is the only time I've ever seen a rec room empty.
You finally have that peace and quiet you always wanted.
Not quite how I imagined it.
Still no sign of anyone.
Not a soul.
There should at least be an officer around.
Yeah, I'll keep looking.
Okay, I'll try and access the records from here. See who the officer on duty is.
Okay.
Level 5. Access required.
Hey! Guess what I found?
Am I actually supposed to guess?
Well, you remember when we first came up here? Before they started arguing over the territory?
Yeah?
They still have one of those old Earth Force flags.
Earth what?
Well, not that. I think it was called Earth Expedition Force.
It wasn't that either, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, they still have theirs.
And where did you find that?
In a supply room.
Why are you in a supply room?
I miss peanut butter. I took a chance.
Priorities.
Wait a minute. We're not going to breeze past that, big fella. What do you mean by that?
What are you doing?
I'm resetting the lock.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
What if someone's hurt? It's justified.
That's not how it works at all, but... Okay.
The most logical place for them to be is their quarters. Looks cozy.
Life of luxury for some, I guess.
How do you know? You can't even see it.
It's hard to be worse than the engineering shack at Minor.
Level 5. Access
Yeah, that's a fair point.
required.
hostile to the work we're trying to do here. He doesn't understand the people we can save. We're so close now. I can feel it. The storms are coming, but once the season passes, we should be able to ship Compound 26 to other sites. It's funny, really. Today I was asked if the cost of our work, if the toll that it's taken is worth it. It's a small price to pay.
Alright, she has surveillance on her computer. Let's see if she has another video for us.
Progress, if you can call it that, has been rising since we introduced the new formula. The results we have now can buy us time to...
2, Helen. That's 2 now.
There's nothing to suggest it has anything to do with Compound 26.
Liar. They have been transporting this stuff for months.
I don't know what to tell you, Wyatt. It has nothing to do with what I'm trying to do here.
I have a duty here. And the work you're doing, it needs looking into.
Well, unless you have clearance, I don't see that happening.
People are getting sick, Helen. They're getting sick. How can you not see that?
Because it's not true.
It's confirmation bias, Helen. You know it.
Okay, so Wyatt intentionally stayed out of the camera. That's 1. And 2, he got an attitude. He a little spicy. So we'll keep that noted.
I don't know if I could ever get used to that.
Used to what?
You know, the weather windows.
You mean the climate simulators?
Yeah, well, I prefer my name better.
Why am I not surprised?
Hello? There is no one here.
Well, try the medical bay. There's always someone on duty. But what if an injury caused the lockdown? Records say it's Wyatt Taylor.
Roger.
Alright, I am not pleased to be looking for Wyatt because he just seems a little aggressive. But then again, maybe he was having a bad day. I don't know, we all have our days, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, I guess.
Oh, that's odd.
What is?
The door, it's been sabotaged.
Sabotaged?
Something snapped the manual lever off.
Something?
Stop it, you know what I mean. Why would someone remove the power supply?
From the door?
Yeah. I have another i5 I can try.
Denied.
These i5s, why did we stop using them?
The i5s? They just became too unstable. Any surge would be dangerous. Why?
No reason.
Do not try to surge that door open.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Let's go. We found another computer. Hopefully there's some information on here.
Okay. Some good news. I think my work here is beginning to pay off. Tout's team is finally beginning to listen to my warnings about exposure. They recorded higher rad levels at the site this week, and I've had to treat 2 of his staff for radiation sickness. Dawson is showing signs of hypotension, and Celine complained of dizziness. Current treatment is daily administration of potassium iodide. I'm pretty sure we caught it quick, but out of an abundance of caution, I'll go ahead and schedule a CT scan for Celine, just to rule out vestibular disorder. I just have no idea why these guys insist on working such long hours at the site. They know that it's against regulations. I just don't think that they're fully aware of the risks. But who knows? Maybe the taste of seaweed in their mouth will remind them to put their health first.
Alright, is it just me, or does he give the Green Goblin type of vibes? And kind of looks like him too. I forgot the character's actual name. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
I think there may have been an incident here.
An incident? Well, what makes you think that?
Just a feeling I have.
A feeling? Is Officer Taylor there?
I'll check.
Now, why didn't he just say we see a pool of blood? Just tell her, keep her updated. Every little detail matters. Somebody could be in here.
Seem, I'm putting this on the network as a reminder to both you and myself to please fix my video calling. It's great that I can talk to you, but I would like to talk to my family. So, let me know the status. Thank you.
Compound 26 can save lives. The soil, it accelerates, it creates compulsion. The work we have done here will only further the effort on Mars. Others will come here. I'm recording this as I hear more than just dust against the glass at night. The storms have arrived. No one trusts anyone anymore. I have left a core sample of Compound 26 in my steel drawer within my office. The code is 0721. It can be our salvation.
Remember when Tom got drunk and ate a soil sample?
I had completely forgotten about that.
Yeah. Has the game of truth or dare ever ended well?
He was in ISO for days. I can't imagine how he lasted 2 weeks in that room.
Me neither.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's one game y'all could skip. Truth or dare. Just go ahead and pack that up.
I found Officer Taylor's SIA.
He's not in it.
If he was in it, then I would have found Officer Taylor.
Why would he take it off?
I think maybe he was injured. The blood on this suit matches the waiting room.
Okay, do one final sweep and we just call the search over. It doesn't feel right.
Agreed.
The amount of blood on the floor and the amount of blood that's on the outfit, it looks like he did a multiple person procedure and it just went left.
I finally got to speak to Chris and the girls. It was good. Their smiles. Wish I could just bottle that up. I'm really looking forward to getting home back after this stint. I know that these medical logs are designed to aid our mental health, and should anyone actually monitor these things, I want you to know that as a medical officer, I concur. In theory. But in practice, I need to spend time with my family. That's what I really need. And not just watch them. I need to see them. Because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm watching them through a screen. I think these next 5 months are going to be a lot longer than I anticipated. Oh, and remind me to speak to Helen about getting Rachel a space plant. Because that's what she wants. The situation regarding site exposure is a growing concern. I've spoken with Tout numerous times, increasing safety regulations. Today wasn't good. One of Nick's staff was admitted after suffering from extreme dehydration and fatigue. We had to sedate him. His hands wouldn't stop shaking. And after the patient vomited blood, he was sent to Center Point for further treatment. They'll administer standard care for hematemesis. I strongly recommend it based upon the current situation here of DTPA, but unfortunately at that point it's Either way, the incident has been reported. Something's going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
I am glad in the second video call Wyatt fixed that fan, because holy. Anyways, not to be judgmental, just being honest. Wyatt has that face that you just don't trust. You know what I mean? Like you just gotta tell him no. Like, hey, you want to go out tonight? Nah, I'm good. You know, like I'm sorry.
Whew, now I wish I had my helmet on.
You should always have your helmet on.
Haha, well that makes two of us. I wonder where that goes. What were they burning?
Now you see earlier I gave Wyatt the benefit of the doubt. But what's bothering me is, why do you have this whole fire pit chamber on the outskirts of your office? Like, why is it connected to your office, bro? You know, like this, it's not clicking, Chief.
Access granted.
Perimeter checks complete. Weather damage minimal. Most of the crew have already departed for Center Point. I'm still exploring the unexplained damage to the drill bay exterior door. However, given that storm season is upon us, I'm not concerned about foul play at this moment. Due to the damage, the door is offline for maintenance, and I've asked Officer Hoskins to inform the residents to avoid any disruption.
Okay, I wanted to show this scene, but the game's performance started messing up. So we go through the doors, this guy is dead, and we think that it wasn't an accident. I think it was Wyatt, but that's what you guys missed.
Okay, I've logged the update. It's time to head to the LCD.
Agreed. I'm on my...
Jack, your helmet! Get out of there now! You need to get out of there now!
Oxygen levels reduced.
Jack, come in!
Contamination purge accelerating.
Answer me!
Oxygen levels reduced to 80%.
Jack!
Contamination
Come
purge
in!
sequence initiated.
I'm here.
Oxygen levels reducing.
Jack, come in!
Oxygen levels reduced
great.
to 80%. Contamination purge accelerating.
I ain't about to have his buns all up my face. I gotta edit this part out, yo. What?
Oxygen levels reducing.
What happened? Are you contaminated?
I'm not sure there was a contamination.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure.
What?
Someone was down there with me.
Door locked.
I'm heading back up to the surface level now.
Down there with you.
Lockdown in effect.
I don't know.
Detected. Airlock breach.
And leave that helmet on. Don't take it off again.
What's happening?
Officer Dunpart, who's that?
Helen Dumpart, a senior botanist.
Jess, contact Central. Tell them there's an incident here.
An incident? What kind of incident?
Something is going on. She She's multiple stab wounds.
What?
Contact Central. Tell them it's a violent act incident. Have them send aid. Her helmet was damaged. She couldn't breathe, but she made the journey anyway. Jess, how many people are in Solis?
The system lists 6. Mining crews stop during storm season. Those there are for research and cycle maintenance.
She never had a chance. What was she running from?
Well, you already said she wasn't breathing right. She got multiple stab wounds. I don't know what to tell you. She was getting chased by the boogeyman with a knife, aka Wyatt. We need to get up on out of here, too. Come on.
How are you holding up? Well, they train us for mining accidents, but never anything like this.
We don't know what this is yet.
What is the point of watching all of these shows if you refuse to apply what you've learned?
I'm not ruling out zombies.
I hope for your sake you're wrong.
What did Central say?
They're sending support. It will be a while, though, until they reach you.
Roger.
I'm at my limit.
So you gonna stop using comms when I go down this dark hallway all by myself? That's what we gonna do here?
Solis has been up here for years. Must be starting to show its age.
I think we are long past that. Solis is vintage.
We're back at the bar.
No. I knew I should have taken the bottle with me. What? It's after midnight. I'm officially on vacation.
First of all, Jessica, I'm mad because ain't no way you gonna start talking once I get towards all this light.
Oh, gee!
What?
These hand dryers. Same back on ours. They're just so loud.
If you weren't already on edge.
Exactly.
Well, let me go change my drawers. Listen, you're muted, brother. I just got scared to death. Can we just please put your mic on? All right, I need a distraction from what just happened. I'm embarrassed.
I think that's working now. Everything here is broken. Surface trips are still progressing despite the increased demand from Helen. This cycle it's been a tough one. Morale around the team remains good as the storm season approaches. Most are looking forward to a break. The power outages here don't help, but we've done our best to manage.
Well, his distraction skills were terrible, so hopefully no more jump scares, because, oh my gosh. Alright, let's go, y'all. I'm calling the police.
Jack? What happened? What was that?
A platform. It came right at me.
How?
No idea. I'm not the only one searching in the dark.
Was it defective?
I'll check. You remember when they first introduced Titans?
Excavators?
Yeah. I still remember the redundancies. That'll be us at some point.
Well, they will always need someone to fix them.
I guess so. It seems in working order. At least it was.
Well, keep your guard up and get that generator back on.
Roger.
Yeah, thanks for the advice, Jessica. It's all good. I'm just panicking. In the game, outside the game, it's all good.
I'm trapped, Jess.
Trapped?
The platform's blocking the door. I can't remote access it. The lockdown has sealed all exterior bulkhead doors.
Blow the blast doors.
If only.
Well, given how the night is going, it's not the worst idea. Or did you take your helmet off again?
No, it's on.
Terrifying that I even have to ask that, isn't it?
Did you put yours back on?
Sure.
I'm gonna have to get creative.
First time for everything, I guess. What did he have in mind?
I'm gonna walk the tracks.
Nice night for a walk. Watch out for any more haunted platforms.
You know what, Jessica? How about you get down here with me and help? Since you got all these jokes to make while you having, tea and biscuits and the freaking rover. And where's my backup? Hello?
Taylor, the guy doesn't let up. Threatened to report me for overexposing my team. This is really getting out of hand. I need to unwind. Beer and poker with the guys tonight. After this cycle, I'm taking a break. I need it.
Blockage in proximity.
It looks like I'll have to open these doors manually.
Oh, lovely. Alright, just to let you guys know, on this part, trying to activate these again, I will be skipping past this because it's rattling. Second, if you're watching this and you made this part inside the game, I want to let you know I did call the police. They're on their way. Okay? Yeah, you're out of here.
Jess, you there?
Finally!
No, you missed me?
Not funny. I thought the worst had happened when your comms went down.
Interference in the tunnel, or from the storm, I guess.
Okay, where are you now?
I'm not sure. I need to work my way back to the surface.
She talk about some finally. Girl, hush. Get out here and help me.
All this going on, and no one has radioed for help. You buying that?
Usually not a good sign.
What is going on here?
Well, you did say you weren't ruling out zombies. Seen any?
Not yet. Strange.
Monologuing again?
The storage unit ahead is open.
Okay, just get to the maintenance unit.
I'm just gonna take a look.
It's like you watch these movies and try to one-up the dumb protagonists who die early.
I'll be right back.
I can't even. Jack? What happened? Okay, try to stay calm. Remember our training. Focus and calm.
I found another, tout.
That's their drill operations manager, according to company records. The guy from the drill bay hangar before?
I don't think so. Let's get to that generator.
Sorry, everyone. I have to make a big jump edit here because the popcorn chicken microwave sound is it's just frying the brain cells here. So my bad.
Airlock sequence complete.
So I went from one obnoxious sound to the next. What is this? Beep boop boop pop, beep boop boop pop. Are y'all trolling? Like, yeah, come on.
Feels great to be included. Feels like what I'm doing here is more than just keeping the drill spinning. This planet, this base, it can house evolution. That matters. Wow, I sound just like her.
And now I'm getting trolled by the locker. Hey, y'all better not be smiling right now. I'm serious. You better not laugh. And I know you watching this and you see what this locker is doing. Stop it.
Recording this after a long day. I've just been out to look at more weather damage to the arrays. We're cycling out of season towards the storms, and tensions are high here. Days are getting harder. The site is on course, and we continue to work towards a better tomorrow.
Hey, they have an orbit.
A printer,
Yeah. Very cool.
but yet Star Walks are dull.
Oh, it's a different vibe. The generator looks like it was powered down.
Powered down? How?
Like someone hacked the control panel and overrode security.
Well, why would someone do that?
No idea. Whoever it was obviously didn't want a record of anything. With the security compromised, I'm unable to reboot the generator. I'm locked out.
What about the other generator?
It's been sabotaged.
Okay, that's it. You need to return right now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's time to get that.
And I pressed the right button. Jessica, help! I'm getting clobbered down here.
Who else answered the alarm? How many are with you? I asked you a question.
Jack! Jack!
This is like Norbit versus the Big Show. Not the Gears of War stomp. Don't call for me now, I'm done.
Come in, Jack! Are you okay?
After everything I just been through, you better not get out this car. You better not.
Central, come in. Central.
Roger, this is Central.
This is Jessica Appleton, Fort Minor.
We have your incident report and we have dispatched security forces to evaluate the situation.
How long before they're there?
Not until morning. They are dispatched from Meridiani Plano. Please remain calm whilst you wait.
Hang in there, Jack. I'm on my way.
Talking about some hang on. I'm already done. I'm done. Ain't no Jack. Ain't none of that. Ain't no Jack in the Box surprise. Nothing. Nothing. I just got manhandled, dog. And you know where to be found.
What the hell is happening? Nice night for a walk, I guess.
Talk about some what's happening. You just sat in the car for 10 hours and let it run. I ain't got no gas. Talk about some what's happening. I'm bad. Like, help me.
Oh, how am I supposed to get in? Ah, he left his tools in the LTV. Why does he even have this in here? Not that I'm complaining. I mean, I guess I am. I'm sure it's fine to cut this door. Only one way to find out, really.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to scare you. I saw you out in the storm. Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, good. Good. Because there is some really weird shit going on here, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Jessica Appleton. And you?
I'm Nick. I run the drills around here, or I did, you know.
Where's your team?
Oh, I mean, they're off-site. We can't drill in these storms. Who are you here with?
No one. I'm responding to an alarm.
Oh, right. Yeah, the alarm. Whoa! Look at her go! Hey! Come on! Where are you going? Huh? Where are you going? I can help you, okay? You need to calm down, just breathe, and you open the door and I'll take you to go see your friend, okay? All right? But you gotta calm down. And you gotta open the door. Okay? Come on, open the door. Just open the door. It's easy, open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the fucking door! I'm sorry I got mad. Sometimes I just... Boom!
Mind you, this guy was a doctor. You need some medication, brother.
I see you.
What are you doing, Jessica? Pull yourself together. You can do this. Finally! Let's get the system back online. At least the system reset. I just need access. Who has it? Hoskins, canteen. Got it. One last stop and then we're out of here. Adam?
I don't believe Adam is with us any longer.
Okay.
Hey, how can anybody be serious when he making a facial expression like that? It looked like Adam just smelled the wrong booty. Like, why?
Yes, finally. Fuck lockdown.
Had to separate Nick and Wyatt today. Another argument. I'm not sure what has gotten into either of them. I'm amazed Wyatt actually thinks Nick is intentionally harming his team. So bizarre. Every day, it's something new. If it isn't Wyatt and Helen, it's Nick or Azim complaining about the power. I'm holding together best I can, but something must give. I'm hopeful it'll all be worth it in the end. I remain hopeful anyway.
Yep, I agree with the gotta be hopeful. I mean, hopefully Jack is still kicking. I mean, we did get curb stop, Gears of War style, so I don't know. When I play Gears, and most of the time, I'm sorry to laugh, but most of the time when you did a curb stop, it was a GG's,
Just stop this, please. You don't know what you're doing.
I could say the same to you.
I'm saving lives. That's what I do.
Adam? Asim? How exactly did you say them?
I've let this go on long enough.
Man, Wyatt is nuts. I'm almost speechless, and I didn't realize something was wrong when he had that fire pit connected to his room. That in itself should have told you something.
Compiling a new compound this week has meant for a more concentrated measure. As the teams continue to provide us with samples from the site, we look to regulate the growth rate through controlled nutrients. Whilst time runs out for those back home, we are so close to sustaining life here. The work we're doing is bigger than all of us. We are beginning to see aggressive acceleration with Compound 26. It seems to be able to sustain environmental hazards as a result. This development has been fundamental in...
Ma'am, Dr. Taylor is here again, requesting to come downstairs.
For the last time, he doesn't have clearance. He shouldn't be here.
Yes, ma'am. However, he says it's a question of ethics.
Where is he?
Boreal region, ma'am.
Where could he be? The Frontier Project. That was shut down years ago.
Well, we are on the highest floor. Maybe why it carried him all the way up here, even though it's really not realistic. But hopefully Jack's up here.
All this. Such a beautiful sight, even up here. It's going to be all right. It's going to be okay.
Okay, there is some upcoming performance issues. I'm going to try to take them out without ruining anything. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. Jessica, get up and run. And we're not going to breeze past the fact that he just disappeared and now he doing magic.
Jack, wake up, Jack. Are you okay?
Do you have any idea? You know what they did?
What?
They suspended me. Me, of all people. They came for me. At my facility, and they took everything.
We can walk out of here, tell everyone what we know.
These were my colleagues. They were my friends. They're my family. You know what it feels like to realize you're never going home again.
We can. We all could.
That's sweet. But your hand's shaking? Yeah. That's the first sign. And after that, it's not good.
Jessica, he's about to strike.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's gotta be this way, because you really look like good people. And trust me, I take no joy in any of this.
I said it from the beginning. This is why y'all should have stuck together.
I'm sorry.
You walk. Wait here.
This is why she said keep y'all helmets on. And why did he put her down?
I told you chivalry wasn't dead.
Don't you fucking...
I know this is hard. Being a martyr always is. But your partner, she understood that. You got a chance to do the right thing here, Jack. How will they remember us? As the ones who saved them from certain death? Or the ones who allowed it to happen? They'll name schools after us. Erect statues in our honor. We will become immortalized. And your friend... her? I can't even remember her name.
There you go, Jack. Get back. Jack, you gotta eat your Wheaties. You got to.
We do what we must for those we love.
Stand down.
I'm not.
Target neutralized. Central, this is Alpha Team. Situation contained. Identify yourself. Sir, are you able to respond? Received a call from Engineer Appleton.
Okay, whatever screeching noise that is, I had to mute it. That was annihilating my ears. Anyways, that is the end. I hope you guys all enjoyed it and was entertained. Thank you for watching our tracks, and I will see y'all in the next one.